Hey guys, what's going on? This is Fred Oakman from PS This Is Awesome. Here's a little bit of Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. I've been tasked to go get some proper clothes, and that's what I'm doing right now. You can see the green around the bottom of the screen. My guy has drank a lot of potions, and in this game, the more potion you drink, the more poison you take on. If I were to rest, it would clear my body, but right now my guy's face looks like it's got a lot of veins and stuff sticking out. It's actually pretty cool. Gives you an idea of how the scope of this game. This is one town and a small portion of one of the many maps. You see there's like a dead deer here, and these guys are kind of talking about it.
I'm a simple chap. Seek no trouble.
That kind of stuff happens all the time in this game. It's really immersive. It's actually really, really sweet. You look around, there's a couple guys knelt down in front of a fire there. There's like a fight club in this game. These guys are fighting. It's all regulated. And, but a friend of mine, Yennefer, has left clothes in here for me.
This has got to be Yen's room. She always did like space and luxury.
A lot of subtle things too in this game that are funny. So my Witcher senses look like that. It highlights things that I can interact with. I can loot some stuff from there. This is a room that my friend had rented out. All that stuff in red will give me some dialogue if I check it out like this.
The stuffed unicorn. She fixed it.
So there's a chest. As you can see, it has the different articles of clothing. Go ahead and take all that. And it updated the quest. This is what it looks like when I change it. Check it out, different styles. There's like no armor rating to this stuff. It's like 1 armor. So if you ever put this on, you want to be careful. You're not going to get into any kind of fights. But Geralt does not look very cool with this armor. But we're doing it for the lady, so.
Right.
There's that.
Just not something I'd ever wear. But what don't we do for her? Who exactly is she to me?
Here the guy's outside fighting. But we're going to call for our horse here. Jump on him. We got to get to this place. What it is, it's a wake for a king that had died. You were invited to go. So that's what we're doing. And it's a windy path to get there. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit here. But you can check out more of the atmosphere. It's just a beautiful game. These guys are going to talk about me. This is cool. Just the subtle things.
What's it doing here? It's a friend of yours.
They're like, who's that guy? And they're like, oh, that's a Witcher. He's a monster slayer. Wonder what he's doing here. It's kind of cool, just little things like that. It makes you feel like this is a living, breathing world. And see the poison still showing up on my face there. But wanted to do a little bit longer of this because this is really cool. Just the way you get up to this part of the castle, like it's absolutely beautiful. It's one of the things about this game that really, really find endearing.
Last night was adventure seeker.
New marker was just unveiled, so that'll show up on my map now. All these guys have something to say. Talking to one another, or talking to me. Here's Yennefer here.
Bran was a great ruler.
He needs a worthy successor.
You speak as though you have someone in mind.
Skellige's troubles very much derive from it not being a hereditary monarchy. Any upstart can be king and destroy his predecessor's legacy.
The King of the Isles is a more symbolic position.
That should change as well. A strong leader who wields true power. That is what the times require.
So this guy died, and they have to elect a new leader to replace him.
Berna, Queen of Skellige.
You can see there was a dialogue option there. The thing I think about The Witcher is there's a lot of dialogue options. Had I picked something else here, who knows? I could have ripped on Yennefer for not introducing me, but I chose not to.
Everyone's got their style. Don't like funerals. Don't like feasts.
I know. You also dislike underdone meat and being teleported. But sometimes we must overcome our disgusts and prevail.
We should mingle before they all get drunk. There'll be no talking to anyone then.
Good thinking. I don't know what Krach wants, but when we meet with him, we should have clear minds.
I'm not gonna drink. Why dull my senses when I'm in such pleasant company?
Got sweet talker.
Compliment me all evening.
I plan to tell you what I think.
Geralt, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Your beard. Why did you decide to grow it out?
Don't really know.
Must say it suits you.
All kinds of other things. We get inside the castle, yada yada yada. This guy seats us.
Sir,
Greetings, Arnvold.
I don't know if he's like an usher or...
I am honored.
Nice to meet you too. Quite a few guests.
They come to bid their king farewell.
Gives you the option to kind of be a jerk.
Claimants to the crown.
We wanted to talk to Krach on Crate.
The Jarl will join us shortly. He's assigned you a place of honor at the table just beside his daughter Ceres. Follow me, please.
And we're talking about on the podcast that
I asked them to.
quests lead to mini quests, and you're about to see how that works here.
Don't remember.
That was ages ago. Yalmer and I were children when you last visited Orda. But you should meet your feast mates. Allow me the dubious honor. That's Halbjorn, son of Holger Blackhand. Blue Boy Lucas, Madman Lucas's firstborn. And choking down a stockfish over there is Otric on Hindar.
It's a lot of dialogue in this game. It's interesting. I get another choice here.
Seems they set us with the sons of Jarls exclusively.
Ceres on Crate is the daughter.
Somebody's clearly crying in the background. I didn't
Jarl's daughters
notice
are
that.
in no way inferior to their sons.
Do you know every last one of them dreams of being Bran's successor? Look at him. Likely lot.
Ceres is jealous, for the one among us who performs the greatest feat will be crowned king.
We all know the feats are a sideshow. Our fathers will choose who will wear the crown. What do you think they spoke to Krach about?
You talk like that because you're short of strength and skill. Remember when Hjalmar challenged us all to a race up the mount? You didn't stand with us then. As he buried his axe in that stump at the top to mark his
Voice actor is not that good.
you were warming your chicken bones by the fire.
He's kind of giving her crap.
Participating, but I would have won then, as I'd win now.
I'm talking about a foot race to remove an axe from like a log.
My brother walks his own paths. But about the race, why don't we repeat it? I'm willing to challenge any of you, Witcher included. If I beat him to the top, venture to say that'd be a feat, eh? So you in?
If the Witcher's in.
Geralt?
Gladly.
So I accepted her offer.
Whoever pulls Hjalmar's axe from the stump at the top of the hill wins. Stray off the path and you lose.
They're going to be judged on their feats.
Let's go.
So if I beat her, there's a chance that she'll have no feat to be judged upon, and if I let her win, she could potentially become the king.
At the summit,
Replace
you'll
the
see
king, I
the
guess.
stump of an oak. Yalma's axe buried in it. Whoever pulls the axe from the stump first wins.
I'm ready.
You'll start when I sound the horn.
So this is a little foot race. It's like a side quest. These things show up all the time. This is what I think Jake was inferring to in the podcast. They're kind of interesting how this happens. And it was pretty long. I kind of mashed up the video clip here, but you can see on the mini-map how far ahead I am over. Wasn't really a challenge at all. So there's the axe, you grab it.
I won, but only by a hair.
No such thing. There's winning and there's losing, and I lost. We best go back to the week.
Let's. See the wakes in full swing.
Lost sight of yous. Who won?
I lost.
Lost to a witcher, Sparrowhawk. It'll likely happen to any of us. Enough of the natter and let's drink.
Have a choice to drink, have a choice not to.
But if not today, then when?
You've been great company. Sadly, it's time we moved on.
I think they're slightly offended,
Indeed.
but
We must talk.
I could care less.
You shall learn all beyond.
Look at all the veins on my guy's face, it's awesome. So we're gonna go find this door. There's these two guys in front of it. They start bickering.
Jarl Dona and Hinder, and Jarl Madman Lugos.
Calling Lugos a madman's an insult to madmen. He's a common goat fucker.
Call me a goat fucker one more time, and I'll chop off your head.
And as you can tell, this is why the game is like you gotta be 17 or older, maybe 18 or older to have it. There's terrible language. There are sexual scenes, themes. Just a lot of death and dark stuff. So, tell them to calm down, or just tell them to take it outside.
Someone with better manners. You insult Bran's memory and Krak's hospitality with this. Emperor would be very pleased to hear you quarrel.
His Imperial Majesty is more than welcome to visit.
So Yennefer has something up her sleeve here. She knew she needed my character Geralt's help, and you're still kind of in the lurch. You're not sure exactly what she wants you to do.
Don't talk when you haven't got a fucking clue.
These guys are clearly drunk and being jerks. I could mess them up, but that might cause a scene, which may keep me from progressing this quest. So.
No wench will teach me how to fight.
That was not my intention. Come, Geralt. I believe this discussion's run its course.
What now?
Now we pay a visit to Ermien's laboratory.
Didn't know we'd.
She wants to go to a laboratory.
Because we've not been.
Uh-oh. Plot thickens. I can tell her no, or I say let's do it.
That's right.
And what's the purpose of this visit?
We're looking for an object. The Mask of Ouroboros. We'll need it. Come, Geralt.
So, let's go. Go down this crazy path, loot, you know, all this different stuff. You can loot tons of stuff. I always feel like I'm going to miss something if I don't check every little thing, so I try to, but I fast forwarded.
Hide behind the tapestry.
What about nightingales?
All right, nightingales. Crude.
A little bit of love interest from Geralt and Yennefer, I guess, and I think something maybe happened behind the curtain.
Surprises never end. See the ravens?
Another locked door.
Not to.
Ermien's spies. An indication that we're near his laboratory. I also sense a clear magic aura. Come. There's a ledge outside this window. We must pass along it.
So here's the ledge. You sneak around. She teleports. I almost slide down and fall off. We get to the next window. Open her up. It's like it's cool. Like these are like the main story questions.
Mysterious. Fascinating.
Especially a druid.
So there's all
Be a real nature lover. Had one at Caramel.
all kinds of like stuffed animals, like taxidermized. There's a bear. You're looking at that.
The door's locked.
So you get out of the door, you get stung, and you get poisoned.
The animals.
You start hallucinating. All the animals are coming to life. It's a trap. So you get to regulate on them.
Closer. They're everywhere.
Time to end this.
It turns out they didn't come to life, and you're hallucinating.
You ran at Ermien's animals, sword flailing. I had to calm you.
Yeah, pick again what you want to do.
This again.
Naturally. Doors open. We'll proceed as soon as you've collected trophies of your kills. Ah, our dear druid's laboratory.
So we get to the laboratory.
Thoroughly.
You search around for some stuff. My name's Fred Oakman. We do a podcast called PS This Is Awesome. We're on iTunes. We're on, I don't know, anywhere. Follow us at PS This Is Awesome. Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/PS This Is Awesome. We also have a blog, psthisisawesome.podbean.com.
Statue or not, everybody needs a drink sometimes.
So there's a hidden door. You put a chalice in. It opens up a secret doorway. And then I'm going to leave you go. But I wanted to give you a look at some of how the gameplay works in The Witcher. And this is mainly story focused, this video. But thanks for checking it out. It's awesome.